Hello, everyone. Welcome in today. We are going to talk about Gateway Travel and all that we have to offer as a host agency. Super excited to be here. My name is Becky. I am the Director of Onboarding. It is my job and my pleasure to make sure you have the best experience from before you sign up to when you sign up to 120 days. Joining me today, I'll let her introduce herself. She is my friend and colleague.
Hi, I'm Holly. I am the Director of Agent Growth here at Gateway Travel, and I work with our education programs here at Gateway and training and transferring agents and answering questions and all kinds of great stuff. I love working with our agents.
Super exciting. Thank you so much for being here. Go ahead. You can ask your questions in the comments. You can wait till the question and answer period at the end. So just let us know if you guys have any questions. Oh, we already have a question. Isn't that great, Holly? I love this.
Well, I love the question because what makes us better than our competition, we are going to share that with you over the next 15 minutes as we go through our details all about Gateway Travel. So hopefully by the time we're done chatting, you'll understand why we love Gateway so much and you will want to give us a try. So thanks for the great question, and we will continue. We are always dueling on making those comments.
I love it. We're both ready to do our jobs. Okay,
Yep.
so let's talk about Gateway Travel. Established in 2012, we do have over 1,200 agents and we are growing daily, which is exciting. We offer unparalleled service and support. We do have a state-of-the-art CRM for you to use, and we offer multiple live, ongoing, personalized training programs for agents at all levels.
We have an incredible team that helps take care of our agents who are going through the process and learning everything they can. Of course, you just met me and Becky, and we love our jobs and working with new agents. And then behind the scenes, we have Patricia and Virginia who do onboarding support. They create your logins for you with suppliers. They're great assets and help you get all set up in our systems.
Definitely. So, okay. Sorry, I can't. There we go. So we do have membership options. There are no startup costs or hidden fees. You're basically choosing your commission split when you pick your membership. Each membership is going to include your training, support, access to CRM, and your errors and omissions insurance. There are benefits to going up the tiers. If you go to gatewaytravel.com, it's going to have a detailed of what every membership has. I don't know what happened there. Technology is wonderful, I tell you. So gatewaytravel.com is going to have a bunch of information there showing everything that each package includes. And you can also get your special offer exclusively for transferring agents. So it is your first month free if you're transferring to us. It gives you a chance to test drive us and see if we're a great fit for you. To do that, you'll go to gatewaytravel.com, go to the pricing heading, and then hit transferring agents. And that is where you'll pick your membership and sign up.
There are so many benefits, and these, Doreen, are really going to lean into what you were asking. Benefits to being part of Gateway Travel. Of course, our access to our suppliers. We have over 120 fantastic supplier partners that cover all types of travel, from cruise lines to tour companies to hotel brands, car rentals, theme parks, you name it, we've got it. Our training is top notch, and it's very active, and we also keep it very updated so it's current and reflects what's going on in today's world. Our commissions are paid twice a month after your client travels, and they're among the highest in the industry. If you noticed on that previous page, our highest tier is 90% commission, which is great. We have dedicated support at all levels. Our agents have a go-to person so that they have someone to reach out to in case there are issues, they have questions or don't understand processes. We're here to help make that transition smooth. For login transfers, this applies mostly to agents who are coming to us from other host agencies. If they have done training, logined with different companies and want to preserve that training, maybe they've earned some special perks from that supplier. When you work with us, we can help you transfer those logins from your previous host to your new host, which would be us. There are protocols for every single supplier, and we have those all available to you. But the thing I love most about Gateway is our size. And that's one of the things that attracted me as a new agent when I joined Gateway 7 years ago. It's big enough to have impact and influence in the industry, but small enough to care about you. We know our agents by name. We have great contact between our agents and our staff. and it doesn't feel big or corporate at all. It feels like a family.
Definitely. One of the reasons I chose a Gateway as well. So the onboarding process is super easy. You're going to go to gatewaytravel.com and pick your membership. That's going to start that onboarding checklist for you on the portal. You're going to schedule your onboarding call. That call is typically within 24 hours of signing up. It's just going to walk you through your next steps as an agent. After that call, you'll have full access to our systems. You can start registering with suppliers, because once you're registered, you can start booking as soon as you feel comfortable. So a great, easy process to help you get up and running.
Our training options are varied, and there's lots of ways that you can be learning here with Gateway. We have, of course, our online training program. It has hundreds of hours of modules that you can dive into and learn all about the industry. But you don't have to complete that before you begin booking travel. It can be done simultaneously, which is a great feature. We have that live ongoing training, which we've talked about already, and this is tiered to your level. So new agents have special training, growing agents have special training, and more advanced agents have special training. We also offer live in-person training with our suppliers through webinars and other features where you can engage with those suppliers and ask questions. And they're always recorded, so you can go back and watch them later if you can't catch the live version. And then, of course, every one of our suppliers has their own version of training. Sometimes it's a huge comprehensive program. Cruise lines typically are like that. Sometimes it might just be PDFs and YouTube videos that they have you watch. But all of our suppliers have brand specific training, so you can learn all about the products you want to sell most. You don't have to do all of them. You can pick and choose the ones that are most relevant to you. And of course, we have no experience necessary to start. You don't have to have any certifications or qualifications to become a Gateway travel agent.
Yes, and with that comes fam trip opportunities. FAM, it just stands for familiarization. It helps you get to know the supplier and the destination. Gateway Travel offers one official fam trip every year that we put on ourselves. This year it's going to be on the Celebrity Beyond in November. Super excited. But additional fam trip opportunities may also be available for groups, individuals, and we've included all kinds of destinations. Disney World, Universal Studios, Turks and Caicos. We had our 2023 fam on the Freedom of the Seas, Ireland, Jamaica, Alaska. Oh, Alaska was amazing. Holly and I did that last August.
So
and river cruising. There are some great opportunities that Gateway gets presented with, and we can also point you in the right direction to find the fam trip that you're looking for.
So again, to Doreen's question, what makes Gateway Travel different? And there are so many things, but we're just going to go through kind of the top ones. And these are things that have been shared with us by agents who've transferred to us from other host agencies. So it's kind of that side-by-side comparison. First of all, we are not an MLM. A multi-level marketing company. We never require that our agents recruit team members as part of their business. We do have an avenue if you want to build a team with our sub-agent program, but our sub-agents can't have sub-agents, so you don't get that downline thing that you get with a MLM type company. So it's a way to work together with somebody, but not necessarily MLM. We do not have quotas or minimums. You can build your business at your own pace. So if you take 6 months to learn everything you want to learn before you book your first trip, that's great. That's fine. If you want to set your business down for a couple of months while your daughter gets married, you can do that too. We don't have quotas or minimums. We have a really wonderful, supportive, and positive culture. We always lead from a place of positivity, which I think is wonderful. We don't have restrictive rules. These came from other agents, and some of them just make us roll our eyes. We can't believe they're real. But some of them say, some agencies tell agents that they cannot book their own travel. Of course you can book your own travel. You should be your own best customer and earn commission on that travel. Our agents, at some agencies, give high dollar leads to more senior agents. Like until you're so experienced you can't handle sandals. No, that's not true here. Every lead that you bring in is your lead, and that's someone that you are going to service as a client no matter what the product is that they're buying. You have to be here so long in order to access a particular supplier. We don't do that either. All of our agents have full access to our entire supplier list from day one. Our support staff, Becky and myself, plus everyone you saw on the pages before, plus several of other agents behind the scenes, we're all agents who happen to be staff here at Gateway. So we have been there, done that. We know what it's like to be an agent. So we bring our agent perspective to the jobs that we do. And I think that's really special. You don't always find that. We have decades of combined experience. You can reach us via email. You can schedule phone calls with us. We're very responsive. And we offer that live ongoing training for agents at every level, which I think is special. And it's something that's really unique and different than other host agencies. And of course, our agents can earn up to 90% commission from day one without any qualifications.
A great benefit that's included. So the top 5 reasons that experienced agents are choosing Gateway. Number 1, support that actually supports you. Gateway Travel is all about personalized agent support, just not a one-size-fits-all answer. Whether you're troubleshooting your supplier issues, refining client communications, you will get fast one-on-one help from mentors who've been in your shoes. Like Holly talked about, we are experienced agents on staff, so it's great. 2, training that grows your business. You get more than a login and a list of suppliers. You're going to get a roadmap to success, including our launch program, which is for new agents. It's weekly live sessions. Elevate program for growing agents, which is basically IATA prep and advanced specialty training. The Ascend and Summit programs are for our advanced agents, tailored learning experience for our top agents. 3, generous commission splits and low fees. Keep more of what you earn with industry-leading commission tiers and minimal monthly costs, plus tap into high-paying support rates and consortia deals and boost your revenue. 4, smart tools and content support. I said content correctly, sorry.
You did.
Leverage our AI-powered business planning and marketing tools, plus the Social Media Spark program for ready-to-post content. Social Media Spark program cannot say enough good things. It is beautiful photos, hashtags, and it's copy and paste to build your business. Number 5, a positive professional community. Joining Gateway means joining a tribe of driven agents. From peer masterminds and active group chats to annual fam trips, you're going to be part of a supportive network that shares strategies, celebrates wins, and lifts each other up. We cannot stress the positive environment enough. It is a great place to grow and build your agency. So, questions?
So let's just start right here because Tina asked this. What are the best programs to use to make a good website? So the really cool thing is you don't have to have a website as a traditional website the way you think from the get-go. You can start with just social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram and build your website when you're ready. There are great free options out there. Because you're an independent contractor, the way that you set up your business and have it look and all of that is completely up to you. Most of us use different platforms. There's lots of them out there, Wix and Weebly and a million other ones, GoDaddy. There's a million other ones. You're going to pick the one that suits you if that's something that you feel your business needs. But because we're partners with Travel Leaders Network, they offer a platform that's a free landing page called Agent Profiler. And it's a great place to showcase your skills, your credentials, your specialties. And it's a free to use platform with a special URL that you can put on your marketing, etc.
Yeah, it's a great tool to use, especially for marketing. It is going to be published nationally within Travel Leaders. So if someone comes along that's looking for an agent and that meets your criteria, because you can make that landing page look as spectacular as possible, you can possibly receive leads from there. So it's a great benefit.
And that goes into, we need to just decide who's going to click.
Yes.
I'll let you do it. Jennifer asked, how do you find people who want to book? Do you see most people book trips a full year out or sooner? What would be a realistic expectation for how long it would take to get to your first commission? It really does vary by person. Some people come into the industry and they're the person that all their friends are saying, you need to be the person, you need to be a travel agent because you're always booking our cruises and you're organizing our trips to Disney and you're the person. And they may have ready to go clients and those agents may come in, get their setups, get their logins and start booking right away and have trips that are, eminent, that are right down the road. Other agents, I was one of these. I felt like I needed to know everything about everything before I did anything. So I spent a very long time doing training and learning and setting up systems and playing with logos and things. I probably would go at a different pace now. But that's where I was. That's where I was 7 years ago. I really was taking a cautious approach. And that's right too, because there really isn't one right way to do this. No. It's what's right for you. As far as finding people who want to book, most people start family and friends. That's kind of like the pat answer, but it can be your community. It can be, if you want to specialize in brides or honeymoons or destination weddings. You could do bridal shows. It really depends on the person. And I wish there was an easy answer for that. Like, here's this bucket of leads that's for everybody, but it's different in every situation. We do a lot of training on marketing to help you maximize your reach as an agent and tailor some of that to your personal situation. I spoke with an agent yesterday who's in my Elevate class, and she does a lot of work with Delta points people who love Delta Airlines and want to maximize their, I don't even know how it works, their Sky Miles points.
They're Sky Miles.
Yeah, they really want to maximize that. So she's in a club of those people, and those are her clients. That's really unique. We don't have everybody who does that. That's very niche for her. But through that group, she's making contacts, meeting people, and planning some really great trips for people using their Delta Sky Miles and Delta Vacations as a supplier. So, yeah, so I wish there was an easy pat answer. There just isn't. But everybody's journey is going to be different. And some people book right away, and some people, yes, sometimes it could be a year before that first booking hits and pays out. Clients do tend to plan. I'm very trippy on my words today. Clients do like to plan a little ways out. So right now, as we're going into summer, we're starting to do holiday and beyond bookings. Yep. And probably once the kids are out of school, people will be thinking about spring break for next year already in June, July, and August. So we do book out as we can, because really we know that travel is still very, very hot and people want to go, and destinations book up. So to be ahead of it, they book early.
And I always tell new agents that we really are a marathon business, because we are paid after the client travels. So a lot of hard work done in the beginning for a great payoff in the end. So, and everyone's situation is different. And we have agents of all different types. We have agents who just book their own travel and their travel for family and friends. We have part-time agents. We have full-time agents. It's completely up to you how you want to grow and manage your business. But there are definitely tools to help you along the way, and a great support system as well.
One of the things I love too is the business that you think you're going to set up for yourself as a new agent may evolve and morph into something different down the road. I started thinking I was going to be booking Disney. I was the person who was the go-to, helping my friends and family plan their Disney trips. And I was like, I need to be a travel agent because Disney. And now that I've been in the industry for a while, I don't book as much Disney anymore. I really am leaning into Europe and cruising and river cruising and things that are a little bit more elevated experiences and more customized experiences for my client. And I'm letting the younger agents with kids do the Disney planning because it changes too much. I can't keep up with Disney. So I'm on to other things.
So next question, I am green as they come and would need lots of support. How is support accessed throughout the training? Okay, so you're going to have several different avenues of support. You're going to have the launch program, which is a live training that's done once a week. You can interact with staff and you can interact with other agents. You can ask questions. And like we said, they are recorded in case you just want to hit that topic again or you're not able to make it. The next option would be to schedule a mentoring call. And then I always tell people we are your first line of defense. So if you ever need any support, help in any way, send an email to us. We'll be happy to help you. We are very responsive and we care about making sure that you're taken care of. Huge, big thing with us.
Yep. And we're working on some other initiatives to further build some community access spaces for our agents in the next few weeks. So that's really exciting. Plus, we have a dedicated Facebook page for our new agents.
Yeah.
And then once they've had their first sale and they've been with us a little bit, they move to our experienced agent group. And both of those groups are really great about community sharing of information. So someone might say, has anyone been to this particular resort in Cancun? And then you'll get like 20 opinions on that property, or maybe some suggestions of alternates. If that's something that, people say, oh, maybe avoid that one, but try this one. People are really great about sharing their tips and tricks.
That is another way we are stand out from the other competitors. Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you for attending. But yeah, great insight. I absolutely love the fact that we're able to talk to our agents, and really launch is a great place to do that. And even with Holly's Elevate and the higher tiers, you always have great support and someone you can turn to if you do have any questions, no matter what level you're at. Any other questions, guys?
Yep. I field questions daily from people from basic, how do I know that I'm booking this right? Can you look at this to make sure that I'm doing this very first booking correct?
Yep.
To, can you look at my business card and see if it makes sense to you and if it has all the information on it needs? Or I'm really struggling with this marketing initiative. Can we schedule a phone call and talk about it?
Yep.
We're really there for agents in all situations. And sometimes it's, even we've had on the weekends where someone has desperately, hit all the things, called the number, sent the email, hit the Facebook because they had a client in crisis and they couldn't help them. And so we've jumped in and been pinch hitters for our agents. If they had a client that needed something in destination, we're there for them.
Yep.
So I think it's a great place to be. That's for sure. I'm really glad I found Gateway. I've never been in any other agency, and I'm
Same.
really, really happy here.
Same. 11 years and I'm still going.
Yeah.
So guys, if you do have any additional questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. New agent support at gatewaytravel.com is our email. That's a great way to get a hold of us. You can also go to gatewaytravel.com. That's going to have a bunch of information. It's going to have reviews, so you don't just have to take our word for it. It's going to have blog posts, a lot of information. It's going to have the membership side by side in a little chart with check marks so you can see everything that's included. And you can also book a call to learn more. I'm happy to discuss things with you further if you have any questions or just want to
making us bigger because we were so tiny in the corner.
Go ahead. Yeah. I'm happy to be on camera today. It's been crazy. I apologize for my phone ringing. How crazy is that?
Oh, and the dog. This is the real life of working from home. You're
It is.
fielding the dogs and the phones ringing and all the things, but it's a great business to build at home for sure. We love it.
Definitely.
You will probably think of questions. Send them to New Agent Support. That's what happens when these live streams end. People are like, oh, shoot, I should have asked about XYZ. Yep. We're happy to answer those questions. Send them to newagentsupport@gatewaytravel.com.
Definitely. Well, thank you guys so much for attending. We will see you next Thursday. And
have
I hope
a wonderful weekend.
Yes, enjoy it. And thank you so much for attending, guys. Thank you.